Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Roberto Baggio. Well timed, excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's got the beating of his man. Olise. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
It's Pele! Too close for comfort. Stood up well to him there. Cannavaro. And it's Beckham. Maldini. Marseille are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
Marseille are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He has found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Opts for safety. Thuram. Well, that has not gone well. That's been slipped through. Hullet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise. Messi. Beckham. That's a sharp pass. It's Hullet. Marseille looking to pass their way through. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is a little undercooked. Great vision. Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro. Zanetti. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Goes for a shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Adriano. Oh, that was vital. And here comes the corner. Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's shooting! Marseille are looking to go forward now. And this is Pele! Oh, that's fabulous! And the shot! A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bergomi. And it's Cannavaro. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi.
Santos have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played back in. It's a mighty effort! Ronaldo is flagged offside. And that's another good win of the ball. This looks promising. Messi. Cruyff. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Marseille still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he cuts out the supply. Pele. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Almost an hour gone. Hullet. Marseille finding their passes. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here. Oh, cracking. Tries a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Schneider. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on...
He's tried one!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Beckham. Beckham purring through the gears. Referee has just said play on. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckham. To Messi. Pull it. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Marseille have their second corner now. Played out to the right. Cross flung in towards the middle. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, easy pickings there. Olise. Now it's Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pull it. Oh, sweet feet. Hit into the middle. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi. And Messi! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Marseille perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
A probing pass. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Vitinha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. Raul. And it's Pedri. That's a sharp pass. Iwobi. It's Vinicius Junior.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance! That's another chance! Goal! Flamengo! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a...
There's the shot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no... That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Son Heung-min. Nicely spread. Now it's Olise. Marseille are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. That's a good ball out wide. Played out to the right. Well, that's an excellent interception. And the volley. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking for the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Ronaldo. So much chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Back to within 1. Interesting. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vinicius Junior is onto this. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's picked his way through, and he's with a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Marseille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. And a chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It will be. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Great chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Flamengo! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll
shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
No, that's been intercepted. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Messi. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And there's the shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
Here we go again, then.
Marseille really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, this looks sharp. There's the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. That's good play from him.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Marseille present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Marseille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Bellingham has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Son Heung-min, out to the right. Olise, here comes the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendy. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Raul. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Vinicius Junior. And they're quick to get it back. Messi, he is through here. Vinicius Junior, can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Iwobi.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Olise has it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Zanetti gets it away.
Marseille simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
And the counter is on. Now it's Iwobi. Baresi. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Xabi Alonso charging forward, the ball at his feet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shapes to shoot! And he thumps it clear. Olise powering forward here. Adams with the clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Maldini has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Iwobi, and he's managed to get free. Marseille needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! He can get that clear. And that's that. Marseille perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Marseille, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painful.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found a way through. Bullets! Thiago Guti. Busquets to Gerrard. Some really good ball movement. Good take. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Big chance! In for the pieces! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. And Messi! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! Goal! Sporting! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Sporting take the lead. Cannavaro. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Busquets. Iniesta. And the through ball. Busquets. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gehi cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. And it's Maldini. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. This looks promising. Oh, just skips past his man. He's having a go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Busquets. Gerrard. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Half an hour played now. Searching pass he's played there. He's through, it's one-on-one. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Hullet, showing good feet. Now, this could be a chance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stood up well to him there. He's found a way through. A lot. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. He might be in, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Quality ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Sporting head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substituição.
And the action is back on the way. Sporting do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Driving forward. Knocks it into space. Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Tonali. Busquets. Looking for the run. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Tonali. Iniesta. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was travelling. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's found a way past. It's Basho! Goal! Sporting! And they get themselves in front! You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sporting go into the lead. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Baggio. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Short changes him with that pass. Now, can they get him away? Maldini. Busquets. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's cut it out.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played right into his path. Maldini. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. Gerrard.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 15.
Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's claimed by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Iniesta. Now it's Tonali. Tonali cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Van Basten. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Van Basten. Brilliantly cut out. Chance! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there.
Cruyff! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Keeper's dealt with that. It's Gerrard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gerrard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Pele plays it short. And the cutback. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tonali. And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid...
Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the pass is intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shoots! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Palmer are looking to go forward now. Adriano distributed tidily. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot! Keep trying and eventually it might come off.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cleared away. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. That's been cut out, well played. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Ronaldo. Iniesta. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot! Palmer applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Gattuso. Busquets. This looks promising.
BLZ, cara.
Play it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's well spotted. Xabi Alonso. Rui Costa. Adriano. Nicely weighted ball. Palmer have reclaimed it, and it's Otto. Busquets. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. That's Busquets. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away, and he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's burst through. The ball goes, terrific header. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Sporting have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira wins the duel this time. And this is Ronaldo. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much.
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. No outsmarting him this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, he's done well, great stop. They're up to 5 corners now.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And this is Burak Yilmaz. Great vision. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Xavi Alonso. Otto. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that. He's got full. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gattuso. Sporting are looking to go forward now. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto. Well read, nice interception. He is through here, looking to play him in. And he's gone looking for safety.
Sporting really can't...
Oh no, this does not look good. Face to face with the... He's had a shot! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sporting get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril.
He's one-on-one. Can he finish? And it's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Pullet goes on a charge down the left. Cantona. Roberto Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays a sharp little ball here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Cantona. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
O futebol de o retirar, pois está em vias de ser arrancado. Obrigado.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And we have our very first corner. Alonso! He will be livid with himself. Camavinga is there and he can pick it up. Played back in. Busquets. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Messi. De Bruyne. Camavinga. De Bruyne. Camavinga has it out wide and in space. Cannavaro. Roberto Baggio. That's Vieira. Gerrard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Sporting really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
I'm not sure about this. Why make the change now? It's so early and you're ahead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright. Baggio crosses.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Baggio lofted in, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's face-to-face. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Now it's Gerrard. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldo plays it short. And this is Iniesta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has been slung wide. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe is flagged offside. And this is Ronaldo. Gerrard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. 15 minutes till half-time. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. Great chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Maldini. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gerrard. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now the ball's gone astray. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Cruzeiro really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely. Shot, surely! Iniesta! Immaculate! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get... And Messi! Well, that was... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's picked out the run. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cruzeiro have their third corner. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that's well seen too. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Busquets. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Iniesta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta. And this is Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, it's come to nothing. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Baggio! Goal! Sporting! And the comeback is complete. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sporting go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
The ball has bounced loose now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the right. He's got away. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Deftly away. Camavinga. De Bruyne. And a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Calafiori. Threads one in. That's the throw. Camavinga. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's De Bruyne. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Luis Suarez. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries from distance. And it's Hazard. Showing great feet there.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Xavi Alonso. And Alexander-Arnold. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cruyff. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has found the way through. And a chance! Oh, taken with style. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
2 minutes to be added on. Saliba. And the referee brings it to a close. Sporting have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once... Oh, he tries a shot! Baggio is the guilty party there. Oh no, this does not look good.
Great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think...
Big chance! Goal! Sporting! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sporting take the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. That's a good ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way through. Pelé, and he's in on shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In he goes again. He's got a goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's Van Basten! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Iniesta. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini cuts it out. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Roberto Baggio. Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Pelé. Oh, played right into his path. Olise receives it in a wide position. And the flag has stayed down. Real chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's got away. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been slipped through. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sporting looking to pass their way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Szoboszlai. Baresi gets over and intercepts. And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. Guardiola. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Sporting are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Corinthians get the ball rolling for the second period. And it's made its way to him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Busquets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guti. Now this could be a chance. Pinches it off him. And it's James. Looking for options for movement. And this is Lewandowski. Vieira. Guti. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And this is Ronaldo. Messi, great ball and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sporting! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Sporting go into the lead. Neymar, great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola, good strong midfield running here.
Corinthians really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is that. There's the shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is some save from Khan. James. Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! That's another chance! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Knocks it into space. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! Corinthians with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick.
Messi gets through on his own. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's cut. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. That's a corner kick.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. And it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Guti with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now that was quite some save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Roberto Baggio! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Sporting can look back on a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed.
Chance for a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. Iniesta. Spread neatly. Buffon claims it without any fuss. Bellingham. Vieira. And here's Messi. Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Busquets. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Baresi makes the interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's had a hit! And he's got... And Messi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Sporting really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's having a shot! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sporting have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well... Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Sporting have their second corner now. Ronaldo with the short one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. Now the shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Sporting really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Sporting finding their passes. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Crosses it. It's a mighty effort! Now he wants to get in on the act here. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been knocked clear. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Sporting merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Sporting have played well here. It's Basho! Bellingham. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movement. No way. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Ronaldinho goes short. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Bellingham! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Bale, and he's found a way past. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great chance here to level it up.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 24. Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 18. Messi.
And he shoots! Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he welcomes it in. Schmeichel claims it safe hands. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pelé is on his own. And he's there to belt it away. Palmeiras needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's had it nicked away. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try...
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Ronaldinho. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? No mistake. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Palmeiras really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. It's Gerrard! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Palmeiras making another change here. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Roberto Baggio. Can he get on the end of this? Iniesta. And the counter is on. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Sporting have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Pelé. And the finish! He's got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Looking for the run. Roberto Baggio.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's surging through. He can get that clear. It's a goal kick. Deep into stoppage time. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Maldini calmly anticipates. Buffon with the clearance. Now it's Cruyff, looking to play him in. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gullit, real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Iniesta at his race. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Vieira picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through, and that is a little undercooked. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is good alertness. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Iniesta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still.
And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Pele! It's hit the upright. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Well, that has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Messi. No foul, says the referee. Sporting still without a single shot on target. Pele. Now it's Haaland. And he welcomes it in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Half an hour played now. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's away. And now they can clear their lines. Sporting have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sporting! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
After 33 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baggio crosses. Thuram.
Sporting can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Haaland. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
There
Now it's Pelé, and this is Cruyff. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Great chance here to level it up. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Cruyff. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Sporting leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
There's the start of the second half.
Sporting definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto and a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sporting clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sporting come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cannavaro makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Pelé shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Schmeichel claims comfortably.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Iniesta looking for options for movement. Baggio gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Xavi gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now the breakaway, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pele. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Xavi. Now it's Pele. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on.
There's the shot! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's Pele! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get red horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a...
And the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. And this is chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Roberto Baggio. No way through. Now there's a... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Raul. Baggio has it in a wide position. Oh, that is asking for... Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Sporting are all square. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Batistuta. Busquets. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kukchu goes short. And the finish!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Ô, Zé.
It's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
E aí, Clay?
Fala, Zé. Cadê o Raul?
Ela tá deitado ali assistindo.
Assistindo o jogo. Que jogo? Assistindo o quê, mano?
Ah, tá assistindo no celular, não sei o que é não.
Vai chamar ele pra ele me ajudar a fazer uma missão aqui, caralho.
Ixi. Missão de quê?
Não, porque não tem aquelas partidas lá que tem que completar pra poder pegar o... Como é que fala? O contrato direto.
Ah.
Tá faltando 23 partidas, velho. Eu queria entrar com ele aí pra ele poder só ir só entrando e saindo pra poder terminar logo aquelas merdas lá, entendeu?
That was a given.
Ixi,
It
tô
always
ligado.
was.
Again, that's terrific
Então,
movement, Peter, and an even
depois
better
quando ele
pass.
tiver online aí,
It's
eu
beautifully played.
vou falar pra ele fazer aí, mas eu.
Well, this is what
Ele vai
we've been
trabalhar
waiting
agorinha,
for.
né?
É, já já ele vai.
Ontem eu tava jogando com ele, deu uma raiva, moço. Tem uma chuva da peste aqui. Aí a energia caiu, foi embora.
Iniesta.
Quando
É,
voltou já era quase 2 horas da manhã.
Well timed.
Eu, só que eu ia começar a jogar com ele.
Well,
Aí é
the ball
pai.
just didn't work out for the run that he made.
O Wesley ontem também, eu não sei o que aconteceu. O
The
Wesley
ball was very poor.
ontem sumiu.
Now it's Messi.
Foi não, viado. Esse dia tá tenso jogar aqui, moço. É chuva, chuva pra caralho. Toda vez que chove aqui, vocês sabem aqui em Goiânia como é que é. Se dá um ventinho, o cachorro mijar no poste, a energia já acaba.
Are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Aí ontem eu tava jogando com tu, a energia sumiu e só voltou eram as 2 horas da manhã.
Porra, doido, perder pra um time desse aqui é uma vergonha.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Rapaz, que merda.
Poise. I mean, most players in that position
Senta aí,
would probably
senta.
bluff that.
Oh, he's been caught napping. The most accurate pass. Shot could be on. And this is the shot. And he hits the net. Half time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Good effort from distance. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Busquets. Quality ball. Iniesta. Rudiger.
Agora tá jogando saindo
Intercepts. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing.
Que é, Rory?
Toda hora tu sai, tu entra pra jogar e sai.
Não, velho. Foi que ontem acabou a energia, pô. Eu tava falando aqui por causa da chuva. Pô, aqui esse dia tá tenso pra jogar. Eu tô tentando finalizar aquelas partidas lá. Me faltam 28 partidas pra eu finalizar, pra pegar o contrato direto. E até hoje nada, justamente por causa disso, ó.
Ele.
Porra, velho, esse time desse cara aqui tá foda, mano. Nossa. Oh, filho de uma puta.
Cala a boca, burro. Ó, cebola. Ó, cebola aqui, tá? Ó, aprende para de nós.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances,
Ei, calma, vem pra ousadia que você vai ver, tá?
you want to get back in it as soon as possible without leaving yourself too open.
Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Já tá passando pano aqui.
Goes for a shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Almost an hour gone. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. Sporting perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
De novo? De
Now, they want to get it back.
Eu não gosto.
Well, it's definitely the right and application, Peter. They've got to keep
De novo?
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmeiras have got it back and they'll have another go. Iniesta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ball looks a good one. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.
Fiz clipe aí. Aí. Bora. Tá com a derrota daquela.
Botei e foi pra cima. Tira o chinelo.
Ei, Cleide.
Oi.
Bora.
Pera, tô terminando a partida que eu entrei pra jogar aqui. Não, vou abandonar aqui. Já tô perdendo 3-1 mesmo essa miséria. Tomando no cu, o cara com o time veio apelão, jogando com assistência